Peace and love, peace and love. Thank you for joining today. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. I went to the Dollar Tree around that corner, and you know how you go in for one thing, maybe two or three things, and I wind up with a dang bag without a handle, because of course they run out of those. Excuse me. So we're downtown Brooklyn. We've been here together before. What's up, Hala? Hala says hello. Thank you for joining. There go Juniors. Excuse me, across the street. He go to Dollar Tree. Because we ghetto and all that. I'm going to save $1. I don't know about you. I don't know about them. I don't know. I know what I'm going to do. It is a beautiful day. Big Line, what's up? Thank you. Chilling. We downtown Brooklyn. Again. About to take a long walk. Oh, God help me. I'm very intimidated by vehicles, cars, and highways and shit. If y'all didn't guess that already, because I don't be driving like that. No lunch. I actually came from, what you call it, Starbucks today. Yo, shout out to that Starbucks over there in the corner. Where is it? Around the block. They so sweet. I wanted my hot biscuits. She recommended some stuff. It was so good. It's Blossom, something Blossom. It was, Blossom Mint, something like that. Or Mint Blossom. It's fruity, like I wanted. You got a hint of mint, but you really taste a lot. I was like, and it's funny because I'm like, damn, I forgot to ask for lemon. And my first sip was like a burst of lemon, but it's actually citrus. And I tell you, it was so good. I'm glad I didn't get a small. Usually when I try something, because I'm so picky, I get a small, but I didn't. It was so good. And my bagel, I think they changed. Y'all gotta tell me, because I ain't been there in like months, like probably last winter, and or before that, right? I don't know. As far as for my breakfast, they don't. The bagels are smaller. I realized for sure today. Like it wasn't my first time peeping it, but it's still good. It's regular bagel butter. They got the best butter. Shout out to Starbucks every now and again. If you probably hear it in my voice, I needed that tea. Because this cough came back, and I'm like, what the freak? I never get sick. Shoot. I gotta go light some candles, man. With good reason, right? Cross on the green and not in between. But still be cautious. For reals. Yeah, I'm really in. That's one of the things I don't play with. I mean, y'all see me. I do cross the street crazy. It's a New York thing, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I'm more conscious than others, but I'm always afraid. I'm still in the back of my. When you hear me squealing and screaming, I'm not just BSing for the camera to make y'all laugh. Not at that point. I really be scared. I know I do. I be a little extra sometimes to make this fun, but that should be real. I'm scared to death. It's cars scare me, and look, I'm telling my weaknesses. I'm off balance. No, for real. And insects. Oh my God, get away from me. Sometimes for what? Sometimes fear. Sometimes fear protects us. Yes, that's the only time it's healthy, right? But there's also, you ain't got to be afraid to to be aware too. I guess there's more things that I could possibly be afraid of, but I guess I eat it up to be. You're gonna stay on this busy block to be awareness, intuition. I don't know, or just peeping game. I don't know.
No license, no license.
What's this? Damn, we would have got lunch over there. You saw that chicken bowl thing? Chicken stop. I missed this somehow. I never seen that. That is the Brooklyn Hospital. One of Brooklyn's many large, how many we got here? We got the Marmalades, right? What else? I heard this was good. I never had it either. Um, what other Brooklyn hospitals? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I just went to space. Um, I'm gonna be disowned in a minute because Kings County. Sorry. And then what we got? SUNY. What else? I don't know. Never mind the hospital. Hickory, or Dragon. Hello? Does that mean hello? Coney Island Hospital. My brain just went, there's so many. Methodist, right? I'm bugging. We've been here before. Fort Greene Park. NYU. No, NYU. NYU ain't in Brooklyn. They have a branch in Brooklyn? I wouldn't know. Do I? No, NYU. Oh, behind me, right? Ain't NYU behind me? Yeah, it is. Duh. Oh, shit. I had to go over there. Not to the hospital, but over there. J Street. And I forgot. Not today. I gotta drop off this bag. chill with you guys for a moment. Get to it. Get the kids. Blah, blah, blah. Mom life. Go to bed early today because my body got to rest. If that's what it is, I don't know what the freak. I don't be with colds. I have to start wearing masks. I have to order some cute ones or something. Cause I don't do colds. What the fuck is this? He said yes. The old Lutheran Hospital in Sunset Park. Oh, shout out to Sunset. I love Sunset.
Like I sure like I get GDP and I understand support demand and I understand all that stuff. But like once you start using variables instead of like the actual word, especially in 2 days
We
before the
eavesdropping.
exam, like I get that S&D are supply and demand, but like I don't understand what a P with a line on top of it means.
Right?
And he's like, well, this is how it's shown in the textbook.
Right? I know, girl. You got me still thinking about Sunset. I'm like, what hospital in Sunset? Am I missing? And now she gonna think I'm following her. Look how beautiful. Brooklyn, Brooklyn is huge. Holla, just prove that. There's so many places. Excuse me. Then you got Sheepshead Bay. We need to go to Sheepshead Bay. Maybe we'll go to the mall. Sunnyside. Shout out to Sunnyside. I ain't going to Sunnyside with no camera. Nope. Yes, it is very nice. It's a nice neighborhood, but I don't want to be misconstrued out there. Shout out to the Colombians. Like, good eats. People be scared of, well, no, I ain't gonna sit here and talk shit like I'm walking through any projects. But let me tell you, certain parts, like Sunnyside, shit, where I was at the other day, South Street, you better not be misconstrued for being a nosy. Be sleeping with the fishes. No, what did I do? I'm on camera. I really don't want to show me. I'm like pale. I got on a big ass coat. I look cute. I always look cute, but not for camera. It's a difference. It's a difference. Look how pretty. Nice. People be putting out books here, toys for the kids. Really nice. I'm losing y'all. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about, no, how we grown. Let's talk. Dime algo. See what they talking about. Sound like patois. No, we ain't going under scaffold. And I noticed we haven't went to the Bronx together. We doing the Bronx. Let me get some new Timbs first. Y'all gonna laugh if I get into a scuffle. God forbid, right? We too grown. Turkey. So I don't know what you saying. But shout out to Turkey, because y'all be on here. Yes, the old Lutheran hospital at Sunset Park. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember no hospital out there anyway. I used to work out there for years. And all we did was party and bullshit. Go home, do it again. What's that song? Uh, like the Black Beatles and Hispanic Beatles. Haters mad for whatever reason. Smoke in the air, binge drinking. I say, like clockwork, I blow it all and get some more. Get you somebody who can do both. Why he put Kelly Rowland in there? Let me stop. It would be messy on this beautiful morning. Especially with things we don't know. I watched some gossip this morning on YouTube. I was like, what? For real? Bullshit. Then people be just making up stuff. They be so mad at people. That's one thing about me. I will never make up something on somebody else. If my third eye seen some stuff, no matter how much it was clear, vivid, the whole thing. If I wasn't there, I don't know. I'm gonna state that. If I even bring about what I saw. Because at the end of the day, we not God. So, you speak to the parties involved if you have access to them. And you tell them what it is, how it is. But if you sharing with anybody else, you better state that you don't know for a fact. And it's beyond suing reason, whatever, beyond consequences. It's like, you think it's not going to come back to you? Let me tell you how it is. Play with God if you like to. But some people is direct descendants of Jesus Christ. And well done, we don't want to die. So yeah. Coño. Oh no, this noise. Hush. I'm gonna cross the street. Y'all don't leave me. Y'all seen this already, right? I'm about to come off this. Ah! To be hit by the 26. I barely seen the 26. That go to the sky. Buses take long. If you wonder why I don't take buses, as patient as I am with some things, I'm extremely impatient with others. And buses be taking, oh my God, 10 years and 3 days. What's New York without the sirens, right? Out of breath, probably sound fat. Woo! It be the AC too. You wash your hair and then you go under the AC. Now, I don't go under the AC, but it's right in front of my face. So, damn near. So, it be like that. In my little chill, my chill spot. Add to that low iron, you wildin'. New day, new money to be made. I wanna hear that now. I'm a fucking black beetle. Something, something. Like clockwork. Y'all not talking to me, I would start singing ridiculousness. And my voice is out of out of it. I'm losing y'all again, alright. Look, after talking shit, here go the next 26. I could have took that bus too. You know something? I could have took that dang bus. I'm just so used to not taking the bus. I'm never prepared for the bus because I don't take them like that. They gotta literally be right there like this one was. Or depending my mission, I happen to look at the app. I don't even have the app no more. I took it more with the app. That's the apps is powerful. They know what they're doing. You're gonna spend more when you have an app with that company. Oh, children. I don't want to get the kids.
Celle qui avait une drôle de maison. Sa maison est en carton.
How's the weather where you at? Oh my God, if you're from New York, please tell me who you voted for on November 4th. And why. I know it wasn't like the popular thing to do to share who you voted for, or it's not at all. I don't know. I feel like it's because times are changing. People be like, I'm voting for this person, that person. This news lady came up to me the other day talking about, are you registered to vote? Who you voting for? And I almost spazzed on her. And then something told me her energy was nice. And I was like, you know, why you ask? You know, assertive or kind. And we got into a long conversation. I didn't know she was a news lady. Now I'm on the news. mouthing off and sharing who I'm voting for and the whole thing. Cause like this, this term is it's a circus. Like Mandami, shout out to, I don't even know where he's from, if he's Indian. There's different cultures that look alike. But I love my Indian people. We all work together and all that. However, this guy scares me because, and I know that's like the popular thing. I'm not trying to be I've never tried to be the popular girl, on purpose. But, like, really, what do you think about it? Because he comes across as, actually, and I deep dived on him. So there's a communist group. Okay, so he claims to be a democratic socialist. So there is a communist group. I want to shout out that guy from YouTube. Yes, I watched like 3 of his long ass videos, along with many others. Because I'm going to vote and I want it to count and I want to share my opinion in hopes that people that's blind, don't just go lollygagging, because free stuff always comes with a cost. It's nothing free. And young ladies need to understand that. And, underserved communities need to understand that. It's nothing free. It's a lie. And just take a look at where communism did, because they're going to tell you, these same socialist and communist parties, they're going to tell you, or want to be, they're trying to make it here like that. That's just crazy to even, crazy. Where I come from and all that. I ain't a wealthy woman, yet. However, it might sound weird coming from me, but if you don't know about politics and about how countries became, how the Soviet Union, what happened to the Soviet Union and your history, if you don't know your history, I might sound off to you on this one. Nice. I love when I find the artist doing the art. We're not going to bother her though. Look at the doggies. Cute. So, okay, back to what I was saying. So, normally, just in short, countries where communism took over, like Cuba, this is going on today, still now. They, hello, can you hear me? I thought he heard me when I say something. So, what you call it? Yeah, we almost by Franklin now. We're going to keep walking. We're going to go to Franklin. So, no, because it's important. It's very important. Cuba, I would say. If you look into it, you see how they living. And in fact, communism affects those in the lower classes even worse. Because if you're wealthy, you could get up and go at any given time. Moving sucks, all that, but it's not the same as if you stuck under, the confines of these people, these radical people. Some of them don't even know what the hell they talking about themselves. Let me tell you, it's like, and no disrespect to any gang members. Shout out, to everyone that's good people. Period. But it's like church as well, and shout out to my church goers. people be wanting something to belong to. So they will follow the crowd. It's like an office. It's like jobs, different places. People will gang up together and agree with one person, whoever's in, control the clique, whatever situation, just because they want to belong, they want a sense of family. They do not do their research, you know. Hey, thank you. These gang members be in it for one thing and not realizing. I mean, on today's date and time, the bad that go along with it. But I'll say in my day, they advertise it to you like, you a family, we doing good things and this and that, the community and such and such, and and if you don't have wisdom or just a sense of, like, I didn't never, nah, just showing you completion, understanding. We are building right now because you can be 89 and be ignorant the whole time. And I need you to think, because back to the mayoral vote, it's important because New York is going to be a whole different place if dude gets in office. And it's looking like he is. His numbers are sky high. Apparently because, well, in my opinion, he fed off of that, the sense of belonging that people be having. If some people, if you never fit in, you're happy to fit in. That didn't work for me, thank God. I ain't never fit in, I still don't fit in. I give a day. I talk to God every day. So I recommend that to anyone who feels what I'm saying. And it's a real problem. It's a real problem because they joining up. I was watching a communist girl. She was the leader of them, and she was breaking everything down. And I'm like, does she even understand? Because she sound broke as hell. They look broke. Not for nothing. Like, I don't talk like, you know what I mean. I'm saying, like, on the contrary, you probably saying that about me, like, why vote red or whatever. Oh no, he's not even red. Okay, so I'm voting for Cuomo. He's a Democrat. I don't care about red or green or blue or what the color is. My thing is common sense. My thing is he built businesses here. He been here. He's from New York. He, has family here. He wants the best for New York. He don't want to deal with a state where there's no police. Imagine ain't no police out here no more. He trying to take it to the 80s. He thinks social workers and okay, the red, the extreme right, possibly some of the right as well, are also fumbling his words, turning his words. He's saying he wants to train the police to handle domestic issues in a better fashion. But he's also saying he wants to defund the police more times than that. So, yeah, dude ain't all the way wrong. I agree with that. They need more understanding on how to deal with people and situations like mental health and domestic violence, right? At this point, Cuomo, he already knows this, and I'm sure he's going to do things to change it because during COVID, he made some positive changes as well. The bail enforcement thing, where they make it easy, basically where they make it easy for losers to come back out and do dumb shit. Let me tell you something about the system. I know because I've been in trouble growing up. quite a few times, and it always with good reason. I was outside. I had to be outside. It's not like I had people to care for me. So, inevitably I got into shit. Except for one time where one of the times I went away, I ain't had nothing to say. I was in the wrong. Well, served my time, changed my whole thing. I ain't get into trouble like that ever again. Or, do things to be in that position ever again. However, while I was up in there, over there, that was out of state, over here, every time, you notice the dodo birds, they let them go real quick. Your story could be the craziest shit. Nobody cares. And you make sense. And they know you ain't coming back. Like, that revolving door thing, they let those go. The ones they know coming right back. Because they get more money for us to go away than for us to get help in other ways with, to keep you out of trouble, housing, and you mind if I ask y'all about November 4th? Who y'all voting for? You don't want to talk?
He don't want to talk.
You want may the best man win. Yes. You trust Mendami? Uh-huh. So we are on the same boat. Y'all mind the camera? Okay. Yes, he's crazy. That's what I'm saying. And these are those. Cuomo, that's what I'm saying. He from here. He built businesses here. He know what he's doing. How are we gonna hand it over to this guy? Only been here, 3 years?
Been here 2 years. He ain't got a green card.
That he don't even have a green card. It's insanity. But how is this going on if so many people agree the same thing? Everybody I speak to say the same thing. I be scared I'm going to hear the opposite. I haven't heard it yet. So how is he in the polls? How is he winning in the polls? That's crazy.
See, I think this is my personal opinion. I think the people, they're against Como because of that little scandal he had, the sexual thing, right? Curtis Wheeler, he don't know nothing about no fucking politics. He's fucking guardian angel. Right? And this cat here, he's from another state, another country. He don't know what's going on. He promised everything to be free.
He promised free buses. Do you know what buses?
They ain't going to that.
But he lying. He said that he tried out some free buses. Have you got on the free bus?
I drove a bus, man. That's free.
No, I never seen the free trials. And it's not going to be free. It's going to come out some other way. Who going to work for free? You got to think about it. Yeah.
Put your phone on him. You're going to break the phone.
Oh, no. That's so funny. We talking about the majority rate. Vote. Who we voting for? Yes.
You voting for Cuomo? Cuomo. I don't know. I'm still undecided until November 4th.
You trust
That's when I would
Mendami?
make that decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I make that decision.
He would. What? Oh, come on. Thank you.
Yeah, he think
Everything.
said a few years ago, don't account for now. It does.
Who said that, Cuomo?
No, Mendami.
Oh, Zohan.
Dude been here 3 days, and he talking about being a mayor.
That was a good one.
And then he didn't want to. He lied about what he could do. He didn't think
I mean, they all say it, but a lot of times...
Because he don't like women. Oh, allegedly.
he
allegedly.
Just that Cuomo is more.
You gotta peep the game. He don't want the cops to come out for domestic violence. He want to train them, which that makes sense, to deal with it. But he want the social workers to come out.
Somebody beat my butt, the social worker gonna send me with a piece of paper.
Yeah,
How that's gonna stop somebody from whooping my tail?
or worse, or worse. They gonna whoop the worker too. They gonna whoop the worker too. It's a circus. It's a circus.
All retired people should get food stamps. Look.
Yeah. Oh, they take. Hold on. But they cutting it off. They cutting it off until they stop fighting. They gonna get. It's at Thanksgiving time.
We're gonna cut this off.
No, but that's okay. I'm voting Democrat. This guy, the Cuomo, but the Democrats is the ones that got power to change that. No, he's running Democrat. Cuomo.
What's his name dropped out? No.
No.
He was independent.
They both. Oh, you right. He changed it. You right.
You're
Right.
You're right. Already dropped out.
You're
So
right.
you have the
Adams dropped out.
and two independents.
Yes.
Adams was independent.
Yeah, but he dropped out. Yeah. Unfortunately, I wanted him to stay.
There was somebody else who was Democrat, but he fell out both
Zohan is
ways.
Democrat. And
Oh,
you-
yeah.
Curtis is Republican.
No.
Curtis don't know what he is.
Cuomo is Democrat. Sliwa, the guardian angel. Madami is Democrat, but he's calling himself a democratic socialist, which is really communism. And go ahead and look at communist countries, how they live. Huh?
What is Trump doing? He's trying to do that.
He just released that man with no penalty.
He trying to run another thing, and he letting Puffy out. Sidebar.
But looking at that other guy out,
Which one?
what's that guy out there?
Changed his status.
He
Santos.
did
Santos? Oh yeah, he let him out. Ah.
He didn't even do 6 months. He supposed to do 6 years. And he said he may not have to pay back the money.
What?
So I mean, you can take my money, screw me up, and Trump say, so what?
And don't be messing nobody's social security work with this shit.
They all gangster. What we gonna do? Thank y'all for your time. Thank you. Whispers of Taboo YouTube. All right. Yo, we done started up a conversation. Look, everything I said is alleged. Everything I said was alleged. No, because there's some things I ain't touch on. And, baby steps, because people already don't know who to trust. So when you are, I would guess I'm, hold on. I guess, I'm looked at as eccentric, right? So when I speak politics, I try to go in real small doses. It is really a lot more I want to say. In fact, I only did one post on LS Up Close X Twitter on this topic here on politics. I said I'll stay away from politics, but this mayor situation, it's a lot. Cause it's like Sliwa, respect to him, it sound funny like the Angels and all that. It's an accomplishment. And the only reason I'm not voting for him, aside from he don't have enough votes to win Madami, and arguably enough people that'll take him serious. So, which is not cool, because it's like he's the underdog. He doing things his own way. Doesn't mean he's something wrong with him. He just different. He, at the end of the day, How many people are gonna come outside and decide to fight crime? And we talking 79. He started it at 79, right? I'm growing up in the 80s, right? I could tell you how the streets was crazy. This here, somebody walking with a camera, never. That's why it took me, this channel I started 2019, right? 2019. I did the YouTube, but then I started the channel actually recording 2021, because the birthday was the other day. It was 4 years. Why is that? You gotta mentally be prepared for anything you're doing. And mentally, my thing was, where I'm from, oh, they're gonna be like, she weird, this and that. Not that I care, but I don't want to be in beef. People thinking I'm recording for some alternative motives and shit like that. I'm really from the streets. Like I really I really lived a whole nother life. So for me to be behind the camera, it's a different thing. Just like this recording, I'm really recording New York. My whole meaning for this was to show that there's different sides of New York. Make it wholesome, something to watch that's positive, speak some life into people. There's too many depressed souls, undiagnosed individuals with all kind of mental health problems amongst us, and who did the quote? Who did that quote? Jesus Christ. I forgot. Damn, I forgot. I probably posted it too. But it's the people that go to therapy aren't crazy. The people that need therapy don't go to therapy. The victims do, right? So if you hear a family member like, oh, this one is crazy and that one is crazy, check them out. See if they have control issues. Now I'm jumping off to something else, but it all connects. And so usually that's the case. And it's the abusive ones, whether it's domestic violence or just family members, like what happened to Britney Spears. And apparently now Nicki, like I said, I watched some gossip TV today. Not TV, the YouTube. I really hear it. I put it in my ears while I'm moving around. But yeah. So, but no, I think in her case, I think her mama she gonna be all right. She got a mother on her side. I love her. Eavesdropping. So back to what I was saying. It took me a while to get comfortable doing what I was, just felt comfortable doing, like recording. I don't know how I do, but I want to get into all that, but it is another reason I felt like, that's how I be telling y'all, like, I need y'all more than you know. Please subscribe. Especially it was a time in my life I really needed some type of proof of what goes on in my day. Some people be weird. It all ties in. I know this is crazy, but yeah, people will frame you if they can and just talk about you crazy, and it's a lot. And safety reasons. So with all of that, And then the fact that just some things are missing. It's like when I opened my first brick and mortar, right? I feel like that was missing in that area. It's still missing. I might go back. Surprise, surprise. Not physically, not me. I don't know. Let's see what we're doing. Let's see. But the area needs it. You know, I be over there often. Look, there's like, you see how I eat. I gotta move around. I'm not gonna go way across my way, but why do I have to go 10 blocks off for what I want? And then you got 30 million liquor stores, 30 million nail salons and hair salons in the same 5, 10 blocks. You know what I mean? So some things are necessary. And if you get a calling and then there's a necessity, you already know that's you. It's up to you to step up, step up to the position that God is calling you. I believe it's all spiritual. And do that. Otherwise, you're going to see somebody else do it and be mad at It might be me, right? Nah, I got it. Can't do it today, but best believe if I could, or if I really want to, I will. All right, this is a long conversation. Just vote right wisely and do your research on all these motherfuckers. Learn how to research. Don't just research on surface, because you're going to be lost, more lost. I refuse to walk. Yeah. Am I just going to, what I'm going to do now? Walk all this? Oh, no, I'm not walking on paper. Start crying. Oh, shit, sorry. Shit. All right. Peace, love, and blessings. I'm going to let y'all go here. What I was saying is, let me go across the street. My spidey senses be like, girl, you ain't all that broke now. And get it together. People be like, yo, how you move? How you, because they know, like, what it is. And I don't know. I'm just me. But seriously, do your research. Check out what communism really means, how it has affected countries, how it is affecting countries due to it ongoing and also the aftermath of certain places, and socialism, and compare. Also, look at who's tied with who and things like that, because there's always a reason for everything. Before you just before you just go out and vote. And then also look at the fact that even if we like Sliwa and all that shit, I don't know how many gonna take for him to win. The second runner-up is Cuomo, which should be the first, in my opinion. Might as well, like he said, a vote for Sliwa is a vote for Mandami. So figure it out. And in the words of Monique, I love you for real, New York. Thank you for joining everybody else around the world. And I hope this helps you in any way, because, I don't know what's going on over there by your way. Hopefully, y'all start talking to me about that. Peace, love, blessings. Later. I see you soon.